Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for subscribing if you do. Yes, thank you for subscribing. Okay guys, it is time for another, I'm saying Q&A. It's time for another story time, okay. This one is so cray-cray. I don't think you're even ready. So get the popcorn out. Get the Milk Duds, girl. Get the Sprite. Get the Coca-Cola, girl. Get the wine. Whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you happy, girl. Okay, now that you're back, we can begin, girl. I'm so dramatic. This makeup is so pretty, by the way. Today I'm like living for it. Okay. I went on another date. You guys, why does every date go crazy for me? Like, literally, every date ends up literally cray-cray. I have these couple story times coming, you guys. This is the first of many. I took a break for a few months from dating, and then I went back to start dating again in the past month. A complete shit show. Shit show, girl. A mess. Okay. Okay. Okay, anyway. One thing at a time. One story time at a time, girl. Yes. Okay. This happened New Year's freaking Eve. Like, what, 3 days ago? Yeah. I'm going on a date. The guy is so hot, you guys. Oh my god. Like, he looks like freaking Zac Efron. He literally looks just like him, except back when he was like hotter, not now. I mean, he's cute now, but like back when he was like really, really hot, like 10 years ago. Like, okay. He looked like Zac Efron when he was like Charlie St. Cloud, like 2010, 11. Like, I know. Like, oh my god, no, actually, like, kind of like, more like that awkward moment when he was in that movie, Awkward Moment. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love you, Zach. Okay, your brother's hot, really, too. Anyway, the point is, he's hella hot, right? So, we go out for coffee. I don't really drink coffee, but he drank his coffee. I drank some water. I don't do coffee because the caffeine makes my gallbladder kind of pinch. It's a whole other thing, girl. And I'm high maintenance the house, girl. It just is what it is at this point. I've learned to embrace how high maintenance I am, so it is what it is. I mean, you wouldn't love me any other way, right? Exactly. I'm just, yeah, okay. So he's drinking his actually drinking cappuccino. That was so hot. Okay, so we go to Starbucks. Let's say we went to Starbucks, girl. We went to Starbucks. I call it Starbucks. Is that cute or not? I don't know. We went to Starbucks, and I was like, I'm just gonna have a water. And she was like, really? I'm like, yeah, really. Oh my god, it's a little story time, okay? So we went over to Starbucks, okay? The lady's giving me so much attitude. She was like, you're really gonna come here and order water? I swear to god, she works there. She's like, you're really gonna come here and order just a water? And her neck was like this. I was like, okay, first of all, you know what I told her? I was like, actually, yeah, I am. Don't sass me, girl, because I can out-sass anybody any day, girl, Miss Thing. Okay. Okay. So she was giving me all this attitude. I was like, girl, what is up with this attitude, Miss Thing? Okay, girl. She's like, really? The way she's, okay, this is the way she said it. She's like, really? You're really gonna get us a water? I was like, yeah, really. So she gives me like a bunch of eye rolls. I'm like, girl, roll your eyes one more time at me and see what happens, Miss Thing. Like, girl, you tried it, Miss Thing. Okay. So she's doing her little thing, her little eye rolling. She's like, okay. And then he's like, oh, I'll have a cappuccino. I was like, oh, that's bougie. I was like, okay, cappuccino. Okay, girl. Yes. Cappuccino, honey. So he's doing his little cappuccino with his little foam. It's all cute. So we sit down, whatever. We're having a little date. It's going really well. You know, he's just everything I want. Like, he's so hot. Oh my god. He's 6 foot tall. Abs. The only red flag was he showed me his abs at Starbucks, which is kind of like a little bit cringy. I was like, do you have abs? He's like, yeah, I do. And he looked sure. I was like, oh my god. Like, and he's like, you can touch it if you want. I was like, okay. So I was like, ah. His abs were rock fucking hard. I was like, are you flexing? He's like, no, this is me without flexing. I know, right? I know, but he was really hot. I was like, whatever. So he was like, his abs were rock hard. I'm dead. He was really hot, and he had a Lexus. So I was like, I'm just beyond done. Like, skull emojis across the board. I'm done. Okay. So anyway, I was feeling it. I was drinking my little water. I'm done. My H2O, sweetie. And he was drinking his cappuccino, and his little pinky finger was like that when he was drinking it. I was like, I'm in love. I didn't tell him that, but I was like, girl, I think I'm in love with this motherfucker. Like, he's hot. Oh, yeah. He was cute. He was like cocky, but like in a sexy kind of like masculine kind of way. He was just like, he was giving the most, but I was living for it, you know? I was like, you know what? Yeah. Oh my God. He was wearing a tweed jacket. I was like, who does that? Like, I think he was like 28 or something. He's wearing a tweed jacket. I was like, I don't know why. I was like feeling it. I was like not like a grandpa tweed, like a sexy young like tweed, like a young professional tweed. I was like, okay, you better work. He was giving me Hugh Grant. And I was living for it, you know? Yes. Okay. Oh my God, I didn't even tell you the best part. I'm so stupid, you guys. You're probably like, what the fuck? He had a British accent. That's why I say Hugh Grant. I was probably like, what the fuck? Yeah, so he looks like Zac Efron, and he's giving me Hugh Grant voice. I was like, bitch, yes. Give it to me right now, baby. Yes. Okay. So he's doing his little thing. He's drinking his little cappuccino. He's like, oh, you know, I can't even do the British accent. He's like, so, how many dates have you gone? I can do the British accent. He was, oh my God. How many dates have you gone on to? I'm like, oh, I'm taking a break for a little while because you know how men are dogs. Because they are, like, most men, not you guys watching, but everyone else is a dog. Men are mean to me. Men are just not good to me. Men are mean to me. I'm kidding, I was cringy. Okay. Anyway, so I was like giving the most. I was like, oh, men are, you know how men are. He's like, yeah. I was like, but you're good. And he's like, I'm a gentleman. I was like, you are. He was like, is it too early to ask you for a second date? I was like, no, it's not. I'm like, oh man, he's so cute. I was like, no, it's not too early, right? So he's like, okay, great. So next week. I'm like, yes, please. Yes, yes. Anyway, whatever. So, so we have our, whatever. We're talking, we're laughing. I'm doing my whole flicking in my hair, like, you know, like when girls flirt, we flick our hair. I was flicking that hair. Yes. And he was like, you're so pretty. I love you so. Oh, he didn't say love you, but like he said, I love your energy. I was like, really? Okay. I was like, I love your energy too. Mm-hmm. So we're in the car, and he was okay. So we were like going for like a walk in the park at night, which is kind of a little sketchy, but I felt safe with him. I mean, he's Hugh Grant pretty much, right? I mean, like in a hotter body, younger body. So I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in the movie Love Actually. He's like, I love that movie. I was like, me too. So we were bonding, we were walking in the park, and this is when things got really, really crazy. Like, this is where you're like, oh, you're making this up, but I'm not. Okay. Oh my God, you guys are all gonna think I'm faking this, but I swear I'm not. Okay. So he's like, oh my God, look up. I'm like, why? We look at the night sky, and there are these like weird like hexagon shaped lights, like lights shaped like a hexagon, right like above us, like 10 miles up. And I'm like, what is that? He's like, is it a drone? I was like, no, it's not a drone. I was like, oh my God, it's UFO. He's like, no. I was like, yeah, it's a UFO. So this is where it gets kind of like, you're never gonna, I know you're gonna, okay. See, I almost didn't tell this story because I knew you guys were gonna be like, oh my God, you're just lying, you're lying, you're lying. But I swear to God. Okay. Well, I don't swear to God because that's not really good to say, but like, I swear on Prada and Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this next part, okay, honestly, I could cry because it's so crazy and like, but I'm laughing because you know how I am. Like when things happen to me, I have to laugh through it. It doesn't matter how dark it is. Like I have to laugh through it. So, but this part is really, really scary for real. So he's like, oh, I don't believe in aliens. I was like, well, I do. And I look at him and I'm like, well, whatever, I do. And it is what it is. And I look up at that thing and I'm like, that is just really, really, really scary. So then like, I drop my phone. So I go to pick my phone up. Literally 3 seconds later. I pick it up, I'm like, oh my God, my phone didn't even freaking like crack. It's crazy. I look over at him and he's gone. I told you, you're not gonna believe me. But I don't care. I'm telling the story because I'm telling the story because it's a good story, okay? He's gone. And I'm like, stop it. Where the hell did you go? I look up, the sauce was gone too. I'm like, girl, I'm done. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm all alone in this freaking park. He's gone. Like, when I'm saying he's gone, he is gone. Like, vanished without a trace. Like, bitch, where you at? Like, holla, 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 where you at? Like, so I thought he was playing a prank on me. I was like, where are you? Oh, his name was Luis. Luis or Luis? Or is it, I forgot what it was. Because I kept mispronouncing it the whole night. He said, Luis. Sorry, not Luis. Luis. Or is it Luis? I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know his name. Because honestly, his abs had me shook the whole time. I know this is really shallow of me to say this, but I had never felt such rock hard abs. Like, I felt some good abs. You guys know, like, I love guys with abs, but his abs were so rock hard. I think he was flexing, but he said he wasn't. But, sorry, this isn't about the flexing abs. I'm sorry. I'm still shook. Like, I can still picture the abs right here. And I'm like those abs literally will be ingrained in my mind for the rest of my life. They were that good. They were that good. Yeah, they really were. So anyway, so he's gone. And I'm like, okay, should I freak out? Like, okay, cue the freak out in 3, 2, 1. Ah! No, for real. So I was freaking out. I was like, where the hell is this guy? So I'm like, okay, you're playing a prank on me. It's not funny. Like, it's not funny. 10 minutes go by. He's still not there. He's just literally gone. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. He's obviously ghosting me. I'm over it. Obviously, he probably just left. I was like, whatever. So, because I'm honestly used to guys ghosting me. It's sad, but it's true. Like, guys ghost me like Casper all the time. Like, for real. So I call my dad. I'm like, okay, this other guy ghosted me. Come get me. So my dad comes to get me from the park. And my dad's like, what happened? I was like, I saw a saucer. He's like, you saw it too? I was like, so what? He's like, because I was trying to play dumb. Because I was like, this is, because I thought he was playing a prank on me too. So I was like, so what? He was like, the saucer. I was like, wait, you saw the flying thing? He's like, yeah. And he said it was like those lights shaped like a hexagon. And I was like, oh my God. He's like, yeah. And then I went to call you because I know you were into aliens. And like, it was gone when I came back outside. And then literally you called me 10 minutes later to come get you. And I was like, my date disappeared. And he's like, oh, girl, he probably ghosted you. I'm like, yeah, I know. Well, my dad didn't say girl, but I'm saying, you know, I say girl. He doesn't, my dad doesn't talk like that. I'm like, my dad does not say girl. Could you imagine? He was like, yeah, girl. Yes, girl. Girl. I'm adding the girl because I have to have a girl after every other word, otherwise it wouldn't be me. Anyway, girl. So we get home and I call him like 10 times, and I'm like texting like pick up. I'm like I'm like stalker, right? Nothing. It's been like 3 or 4 days. I still haven't heard back from him. I swear, my boyfriend got abducted by aliens. I swear to God. Like, I saw the video, like, my boyfriend got, like, I swear, that's the name of the title of this video. I should tell the video, like, 'cause, like, what happened? Like, I should, like, I don't know. Like, honestly, okay, here are the possibilities. Okay, let's put some more gloss on, because it's just what I do now. I put gloss on all the time, because I love it. Yes. Wait, so these are the possibilities. One, he's in a spaceship getting probed. Lucky them. No, I'm kidding. Ah, lucky aliens. I'm just kidding, obviously. Alien abduction is not a laughing matter, girl. Although, oh God, he was so hot. Oh my God. Anyway, whatever. So either him and AT are having a little, I don't know, a little rendezvous up in outer space. Dad in the house. Or, he goes to me the house down boots, like always. Now, the logical answer is he's pranking me, he's ghosting me. He probably just ghosted me because maybe I was just a little bit too full on. But I wasn't doing anything bad. I was just saying he was hot. He told me he loved my energy. So either he was lying, which most men do lie to me. So, okay, so I'm leaning towards he ghosted me, right? But there is an off chance that the aliens are experimenting on him right now in outer space. Now I'm imagining aliens, like, rubbing his, like, abs, being like, yes. Those Martians are like, you better work, Miss Thing. Oh my God, gay Martians would be so cute. Oh my god, I would live for gay aliens. That'd be so cute. Okay, anyway. The point is, my boyfriend's gone. Well, it wasn't really a boyfriend because it was one date, but right? It's like kind of insidious because like I don't know what happened to him, but then again, it's probably got ghosted. You know, I'm always ghosted. I know. Literally every single day I go on, I call them Casper because they ghost me, or I have to ghost them because they're like literally crazy psycho. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my story time. So, what do you think happened to my boyfriend? Well, my potential boyfriend, who looks like Zac Efron, sound like Hugh Grant. But now he's MIA. I shouldn't joke, but I really shouldn't. But for real, he's missing in action. Like, I'm gonna call him Louis. I think that's his name. Louis. No, I don't think it was Louis. I think it was Louis. Sorry. But he was saying his name and his abs were like right there. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. Sorry, I'm just like in trance. I was like, rock hard abs in my face. Yes. Oh my god, it was so hot. Oh my god. He was like, I work out like every day. I'm like, yeah, I can tell. I was like, yes. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, just my luck. I mean a great guy. He ghosted me again, or he got abducted by aliens. Either one, it sucks. Maybe one day he'll come back and he'll be like, girl, do I have a story for you, Miss Thing? And I'm like, girl, you wanna go to Starbucks and talk about it? I'm done. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Mwah! Kisses until next time. Bye, guys.